Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have quite a bit of new makeup I want to show you guys and just play with. Nothing too formal in today's video, which is one of the reasons that I decided to kind of change up my setting. I'm using natural lighting today, and hopefully my neighbors don't come out because I'm gonna have to shut this down. But yeah, so I got a whole bunch of new makeup in yesterday, and I did play with it yesterday before my husband and I went out for dinner. We were celebrating our anniversary, and yeah, you know, it's really exciting new stuff. I'm sure a lot of this you've probably seen people talk about on YouTube. So I do have a lot to show you, and let's just go ahead and get into this. I'm actually having a drink. It is a Friday evening, so I figured why not, let's just chill and play with some makeup. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to use, I actually didn't buy it to use as a primer, and yesterday when I used it, I tried to use it as a liquid glowy bronzer. I actually saw Lisa D1 talk about this in one of her recent videos. I am obsessed with Lisa. She demoed it a little bit, and I just thought, oh my gosh, that is such a unique shade. I have to pick it up, and so hello, here we are. I did, and this is the Bronze Glow Drops from Rodeo. It says it's an illuminating, hydrate, and glow. So yeah, like I said, I saw her, the way she demoed it, she put it like right below her cheekbones pretty much, but as if, you know, you're doing a liquid bronzer. But the shade actually is a lot more, it's like cool toned. It's a little bit more subdued than I thought it was going to be, and like a pink clay tone to it. It's kind of weird to describe it, huh? So right now that I sat down, I read the instructions, and it says, shake well before use, apply after skincare to prep skin for makeup, or wear alone for a bronze perfected appearance. So yeah, this isn't an actual bronzer. It seems like it's more of a primer. So okay, you know, I figured I have it, I might as well use it like that. So that's what we'll do. So there's just a few little dots there, and I think just with my fingers, I don't know, I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this. Just gonna press in the rest, and yeah, I mean, it definitely gives like a glowiness. I don't even see that my skin tone changed that much. Maybe I didn't use enough for that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really feeling it like that. I actually did like applying it over my foundation yesterday, but not as a bronzer. It makes a really nice base for a blush, or even just to use it as a blush. It actually looked pretty like that. So I'll probably end up using it like that instead. All right, my lips are feeling super dry. Let me put on some lip balm. For foundation, I'm going to use this one I just started testing out. It is from Oxygenetics. It is called the Oxygenating Foundation. I'm using the shade Beige, and I got this because my skin was like really raw like last week, and like kind of like the week before a little bit too. And so I heard really good things about this foundation. So I'm gonna apply it with my, I think this is called the Super Sponge. I'm not quite sure how I feel about this yet, but I'll just do a layer of this foundation. I am going to be testing it out for a while. Actually, I have another foundation coming in, so I'll probably stop using this one because I do want to test out the other one so I can review that for you guys as well. It's a newer foundation, so I feel like it's more relevant right now, but we will come back and talk about this Oxygenetics foundation in the future. I'm a little bit nervous about my lighting right now. I'm not sure, just because of the ISO and all that jazz with the camera settings. I'm not that good with that stuff, so I don't know if I set it properly for natural lighting. Oy, the struggle. For my concealer, I'm using the YSL Touche Éclat High Cover Radiance Concealer. I have the shade 4.5. This is definitely too dark for me, but I really have been enjoying the consistency of this. It is a nice, it's like a click in the bottom. So it's a nice thin formula, and it gives really good coverage. And I actually think this shade is nice to help conceal my dark circles, but then my under eyes end up looking a little bit dark. So I probably am going to end up getting a shade or two lighter to kind of mix the two, but this formula is really nice. So my eyes are a little bit red. I applied some eye drops, but especially this left one is kind of red right now. I just woke up from a nap. I was supposed to film this hours ago. I don't know why. My husband and I went to go buy some plants earlier. We went out for a nice lunch, and apparently that was too exhausting for me. I came home so tired afterwards. So me and these boys over here ended up taking a nap together. And yeah, I just woke up. Okay, so I toned down the lighting or the ISO a little bit, and I feel like this is probably better. Sorry guys, you guys were probably like, this is blinding. All right, let's go back. So to set the concealer, I'm gonna use this CoverGirl Advanced Radiance Powder. And this shit is really good to like brighten up the under eye as well. I think we're going to give the skin a break for now. So for now, I'm just gonna do my brows. This is my favorite combo right now, guys. Like, I love this combo. I still hate to do my brows, but I love this combo. So this is the ABH Brow Wiz in the shade Ebony. And then this little guy is like the best ever. This is from M Cosmetics, and it is, I keep forgetting the name of this. It's the Brow Cream, and I use it in the shade Espresso. So let me do my brows real quick. Actually, do you guys want to see me do my brows? Let's just skip over this. Okay, so let's apply some eye makeup. Isn't this gorgeous? Okay, that's just the packaging, but it's pretty nice. So this Natasha Denona Bronze palette is to die for. I'm gonna look at it in all its glory. These are for sure my type of shades. I love this. So for my eye look today and the way that I want to use this palette, I watched a video on YouTube from Natasha Denona, and I really enjoyed the look that she created. So I'm going to link her video on the description box below, but I'm pretty much going to follow what she did in that video to create today's eye look. So I'm gonna go in with Suntan. And by watching her videos, I realized like she really packs on shadow onto her brushes. I am very like, just a little bit, like tap, 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 tap. And yeah, apparently she doesn't really do that. And yesterday when I was playing with this, I pretty much did the same. And there was very, very little fallout. So I feel like it's safe to say that you can pretty much use these however you want. So you don't have to be as careful. So I'm gonna apply this over here in the outer portion of my lid up to the crease. I think she used Beach next, so we'll take Beach. And then with this, we'll start blending the edges on the crease pretty much. Now with the finger, pick up some True Copper and apply this from the inner corner until it meets the first shade we laid down. Back to Suntan, and then apply it in the inner portion of the crease here. Create a shadow. I think I did too much. Alright, I'll see if I can fix that. I picked up way too much. Alright, so I tried to fix that. This is as good as we're going to get. So let's just move on. Actually, it looks like she brought the color in more anyway. I just think I was too high. Well, I don't know if I'm comfortable doing this. Alright, maybe we'll stop there. I got nervous. I'm gonna chicken out on that part here. Alright, let's see, what else does she do? I'm literally following this step by step because I like this look. Okay. So now with the shade Gloaming, such a beautiful, beautiful shade. Apply this where the two colors on the lid overlap. So now with this shade Magma, streamline the top part of the lid, but only the outer third portion. And she does this pretty heavily as well too. I find that her style of makeup is pretty heavy-handed. So that's a little bit of what I'm trying to do here. And then she also applied it on the bottom first third of the lash line. So right now I have sun coming in this way. Let me go switch the blinds and I'll be right back. Okay, so I think that's better. I'm sorry guys, bear with me with today and the lighting. I really should have filmed earlier. She ended up using a lot of eyeshadows from this palette, which is pretty cool. We're gonna go in with this shade here, and it's called Bliss. And this goes pretty much in the center of the bottom lash line, almost all the way in. So what she actually does is whatever's left on the brush from that Bliss shade, she overlaps this darker shade that we applied on the outer portion of the eyes. So now using Silk. So this will go in the inner portion of the bottom lash line, and I'm going to put it in the inner corner as well. Okay, and that's it as far as the eyeshadows using this bronze palette. I love how this look came out. Okay, now, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't do it as good as Natasha Denona did it on her model, but this is still pretty nice, I think. Ooh. Okay, so I'm just gonna finish this off with some mascara. I'm gonna use my Too Faced Damn Girl mascara. I really like this one. I like it a lot. Eyes are done. Let's finish off the face makeup, and I have a new bronzer from Dolce & Gabbana. I ended up picking up the lighter shade I originally wanted. I really like the darker shade I got. I actually have it right here. So that one is in the shade 50. It's called Amber, and the one I'm going to use today is 30, and it is called Sunrise. I literally just got this in right now. Well, not right now, like when I got home. So let's see. Oh, well, this one looks nice. That's a close up. Okay, so the design on the other one I have is not like this inside. Oh, I love the scent. It's a little coconutty, but it's really, really nice scent. So this is Amber. Why? I'm actually very happy with this bronzer. It really bronzes up my skin. It actually makes it look like I've been on vacation somewhere tropical, which is probably not going to be the case for a very long time. But I really wanted to try out a lighter one. But I do find it a little weird that the designs are different. This is really pretty though. Okay, we just rewinded. I want to do my highlight first, and then I think I'm going to use the bronzer in this palette as well because it's kind of dark, and then we'll blend it out with this lighter shade. Okay. So I'm going to use my Natasha Denona Tan Bronze and Glow palette. She came out with a new one of this. I don't know, it just didn't really interest me. So we'll use this instead today. This is a really nice one. And I'm going to go in with my sponge and pick up the highlight first. I do like to do my highlighter first. I think I was getting ahead of myself. You know, new makeup, I always want to dive right in. So that's just the cream. Oh, and this powder highlighter, it really adds to this. Okay, watch out. Okay, look. You guys see that? I don't know. I'm not sure if I saw it. Hold on. Yeah. Take a moment and appreciate. Actually, with a pencil brush, pick some of that and really highlight this inner corner here. Yes. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay, so let's use the bronzer from here. This one's a little bit dark. I will need to make sure to use a light hand, but if we get carried away, like I said, we'll use the other Dolce & Gabbana one to kind of blend it out a little better. Oh, is this highlight too much now? I feel like it's probably a little too much. All right, it's fine. We'll probably just do the buffing technique. So it's funny because I have the tendency of using my bronzer as if it's contour. But I think a lot of us do this, right? Technically, this is not where this is supposed to go, but it looks nice. Now let's go into this Dolce & Gabbana Solar Glow Ultra Light Bronzing Powder. Again, this is the shade 30 Sunrise. Oof, not a pickup. Okay, I really went in there. And yes, that is a beautiful color. Oh yeah. Definitely a lot more subtle, but really pretty. As far as blush, this is actually another beauty. Actually, you know what, guys? Besides that Rodial drops that I got that I don't really know how I'm going to be using it, everything else I'm using in today's video is amazing. So this is the newest, and it looks so nasty because of my fingerprints. Let me try to wipe that off. Alright, so I mean the casing is so pretty. It's just, I hate the fingerprints on this. So this is called the Double Take Cream and Powder Blush. I have the shade She's So LA. These are not really colors I have in my collection. I was a little afraid it was going to be a little bit too dark on me, but it's actually not. So I love that the cream side has this little plastic compartment to cover it. So by the way, one side is a cream formula, the bottom portion is powder. And I did not realize that it was going to come with this little flap, so I was a little bit worried about that at first, but then when I got it in, I realized I was wrong. So because I'm very limited with brushes I brought up here with me, I'm just gonna wipe off the one I used for my bronzer. And we are supposed to use the powder first. So we'll dip into the powder and then apply. And then apply. This is a really pretty, the sun's really gonna start going down right now. But anyway, so yeah, that right there is the beautiful powdered blush, really nice color. Now to use the cream, you can use a sponge. So we'll use a sponge. I'm actually going to use this end right here. So earlier when I left the house, I did a little bit of makeup, and so I applied just the cream on my cheeks, and it looked really pretty. It's a very subtle shade, but it did look really nice. And it just makes your whole cheek look dewy and like super healthy. I love that. Oh my gosh, I'm feeling rushed with this sun right now. Oh, you know what? I completely forgot I wanted to do the buffing technique, so that's not gonna happen anymore because this is like it's not tacky per se, but it feels, I mean, it's like a cream product, so it kind of just sits on your cheeks. It's not going to really fully dry down, but it's also, it's not like tacky where like anything's gonna get stuck onto your cheeks because of it or nothing like that. Like it just, I don't know, it's like a really good formula. All right, let's mess with this again. Hold on. Okay, I think that's better, right? All right, guys, I know I'm struggling with the lights today. I was just a lazy ass earlier. All right, so we're almost done. For the lips, by the way, that blush is amazing. In case you guys didn't know, I love it. So for the lips, I'm going to line them real quickly using Cork from MAC. I'm going to use this Fenty Beauty. It's called the Slip Fine Sheer Shiny lipstick, and I have the shade Bubble Rum. I felt like this was going to be perfect with the eyeshadow palette that I bought, so I actually bought these at the same time, as well as the Patrick Ta blush. And this is described as a chocolate brown. It is so pretty and just luscious, and oh my gosh, my cheeks look a little ridiculous, don't they? It's okay. I also picked up shade 4. I don't like that one as much, but this one is, it's so, it does not taste good. I feel like it just sounded like I was like, yummy. No, it does, I do not like the taste of it, but the color, the shine it gives, the comfortness, it's just perfect. So yeah, we're all done with the makeup. These are all the new products I wanted to show you guys today. I'm going to finish my drink. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give me a thumbs up. And while you're there, do not forget to subscribe so you do not miss out on any of my future videos. Thank you guys so much for spending some time with me today. Until next time.